Hey there, hero. It's David H. Lawrence the 17th. And when I find myself right on the edge, right at the precipice of having to make a decision, and I find myself kind of pulling back, like, do I do this? Do I not do this? What are the consequences? What if I fail? All those voices that pop up in my head. There are two questions that I immediately ask myself that will clarify things for me. And the first one is, if not me, then who? If I'm about to do something and I'm not sure about it, it might be because I really don't think it's appropriate for myself. But by simply asking the question, me or not me? And if not me, let's dive a little bit deeper. Why? By identifying who should be doing it rather than me. If I'm about to do something and I'm not quite sure I'm capable of it, or I'm not sure it'll benefit me in the way that I want it to, or that it'll be useful to me in the future, or just plain fun, the way that I can really determine that that's the case many times, because there's so much unknown about going off and doing new things and the fear of missing out if you don't, is I ask myself, well, who should do this if not me? And that tells me real quick, if I can identify anybody else that isn't like me, that's great. That tells me something. But if I think to myself, yeah, no, really, it is about me, and this is what I'd like to do. And so, okay, good. No, I'm going to do this, right? And the same thing about the timing. If not now, then when? So this is always the big one. That's why I have it come second. You just get the little thing out of the way. Is it really for me? Or if it's not for me, who's it for? That's one thing. But if not now, when? I began to feel my mortality back in my early 40s. And it got me off the dime. I asked both of these questions when I was deciding whether or not I wanted to come to Los Angeles and study to be, and then become, an on-camera actor. I'd been doing voiceover for a long time, 30 some odd years. And I really wanted to see if I could make it in another area of acting. And I asked myself, I remember it the day that it happened. I asked myself those questions. If not me, then who? No, it is me. I confirmed that. And then, if not now, when? 5 years from now? 10 years from now? Next month? When? And what I determined at that very juncture was, I am ready. I want to do this. I'm as ready as I'm going to be. There's nothing else I need to do to make myself wait. And with that, I picked up the phone and I talked to my producer and I said, you and your sister, you wanted to take a vacation, go out to Los Angeles, find me a place to live. But it was those two questions that really made all the difference in the world. If not me, then who? And if not now, then when? And I think what you're going to find most of the time is that, yes, you are the right person to do this, and now is the right time to do this. And I only say this because if you're watching this on the day that it was released, I want you to have these two tools to use now and forever. But today in particular is the final day of registration for the VO Heroes Pro Training Program. It all ends tonight. You can still sign up for it, but it'll cost you $500 more after 9 p.m. Pacific this evening. The price goes up $500. And all the bonuses that we're offering this week stop being offered. They go away. So ask yourself the question, if you want to take on voiceover as part of your acting or your performing quiver, your weaponry, your utility belt, if not you, then who? And if not now, then when? I'd love for you to join me. I'd love to hold your hand. I'd love to have you as part of our group. And with that, let me know what your thoughts are on these two questions, just in general. Are they helpful? Do they make sense to you? Let me know in the comments below. There's a box below this video you can leave comments in. If you want to be on my list to get these videos every day, at least through the end of the year, then we'll switch to a weekly thing. That's what I've decided, is to do a new video every week after the first of the year. But for now, I'm meeting the challenge that I set for myself first part of the year, 1st of January, to do a new video that's helpful every single day. So join me by jumping down to the box that says get on the list, and you'll be notified when these things come out. I hope this helped. I'm David H. Lawrence the 17th. I thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow.